healthcare. Healthcare in your Star Wars, healthcare in your Star Trek, healthcare in fictional properties. So here is our convention panel on healthcare in our favorite fictional universes. Oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to introduce. So let's meet our panelists. Forgive me. Panelist number one, your name and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Bobby Boberson. I'm a professional toy collector. My claim to fame is that my mother kept me in the incubator for as long as possible because she didn't want to ruin my value.
Very smart. Bobby, mint condition. I like it. Panelist number two, introduce yourself, please.
Yes. You do not know me yet, but soon all of the world will hear of Dr. Destroy, the greatest supervillain of all time. And yes, I am qualified to be here. I have many henchmen. None of them have a healthcare plan because I know how to dominate a world.
Fair enough. Nice to meet you, Dr. Destroy. Panelist number three, your name and a little about yourself.
My name is Dr. Zamboni Chu, and I am a healer from the planet and I'm an expert in healthcare of non-human characters.
Fantastic. Excellent. So I believe each of you has a brief opening statement. Bobby, let's start with you.
Yeah, well, I would like to start off with that healthcare is very actually good in the fictional realm. They have wizards and they have sorcery, and so people can be healed really quickly through magic. And I would highly rely on that as my source of truth.
Excellent. Dr. Destroy, your brief opening statement.
Yes, I just want to say you don't become ruler of the world by frittering away money on things like healthcare that could be better spent on volcano lairs, doomsday devices that have a countdown clock and a big red button that you have to press in the last 3 seconds.
Fair enough.
And presents for your mother.
Right, of course. Dr. Zamboni Chu, your opening statement.
I just would like to say that healthcare in the galaxy is in a deplorable state, particularly for individuals of the furry persuasion who prefer to see a veterinarian rather than a traditional doctor. And I just wanted to address that issue and make sure that they're taken care of.
Excellent. Well, I believe the three of you have, in fact, prepared some remarks with your visual aid, so please, take it away.
You see this here. This is the kind of stuff that starts to grow on your henchmen after too many biological experiments. Now, when you're trying to make a super soldier, we have to understand that you don't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. By this eggs, I mean genomes, and by this, I mean sometimes you end up with your henchmen covered in weird mold. This is all part of the process, and you don't need to pay for their rehabilitation when you can just hire 100 more.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This poor moss here, it needs a horticulturist. It doesn't need magic, and it does not need an evil person of importance. It needs a little miracle grow and some love, and that's all I'm saying.
I personally thought that this was just a rock monster going through puberty. It happens all the time. So, healthcare is like a group thing, right? Everybody has to contribute to maintaining specifically somebody's personal health. There's a little bit of energy that a sorcerer would need to pull for everybody, if you think positive, to keep somebody healthy.
Right, you see here, this is the potential hiring pool for minions. Look how many of those people there are. So a few of them get broken, bones, genomes, brains, eaten by the slimes, destroyed by superheroes, accidentally caught in traps that they were supposed to be maintaining. It happens. Look at how many more you can hire. It's a waste of money and you don't need to do it.
Behold this. Look what you don't see here. Do you see any Chewbacca's? Do you see any Ewoks? Do you see any gray aliens? No, you do not. This is what I'm talking about with the bias in the galaxy healthcare.
is what happens when you get it right. You get a dog with fairy wings biologically grafted onto it that can fly around and attack things that normal dogs can't. Sure, are there other dogs that got experimented on that weren't successes? Yes. And we're very sad about that.
I really am very upset that you're pathologizing this obvious doggerfly here from the planet Scrooter. This poor dog, or fly, was operated on by another galactical surgeon, and he's very happy with his life, and I don't think that that should be pathologized.
I would just say that the size of the wings violate the laws of physics in that particular example there, and only magic can make the dog fly.
I believe we have some questions from some of our convention goers. Yes, you can come down here to our pretend microphone.
Yes, I am a henchman currently getting beat up by the Avengers, and I'm just wondering what exactly you would suggest for the healthcare for the injuries that I am currently sustaining.
Fight them better. Don't get injured. Problem solved.
Okay, this is a god of thunder, and I'm like an accountant.
Then you should have signed up for my Thunder Power experimentation lab, where you might have gotten thunder powers or might have just been electrocuted. Either way would have been awesome.
No. You need a good deworming and you'll be fine.
You're an accountant, so taxes. Offer to do his taxes. That's like magic.
Yes, this question is for Theo. I'm sorry, Dr. Destroy. Your mother wants to know why you never call.
Look, I'm very busy with my business arrangements, all the mergers and acquisitions. Just tell her that I'll call next Tuesday.
Okay. And then I had another one from Bobby's mother. She wanted to know what you were doing out of the incubator.
Mom! I'm with friends now!
I'll tell them.
And our closing statements.
I think that we should really consider that the family unit among humanoid individuals is breaking down, and I think that the replacement should be more animal-like individuals. I think a group of tauntauns would never forget to call their mother or be out of the incubator when they're not supposed to.
So look here. It's not the henchmen that are important. It's the instruments of destruction that they carry that truly serve the real purpose. The henchmen are replaceable. Worry about the weapons. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always important to have an altar at home that you can sacrifice people on for the sake of healthcare. That's what I would suggest.
Well, thank you so much to this panel of experts for our convention panel.
Thank you. I'll destroy you all later.